everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Wow, have I got an awesome bass for you. What we've got today is a 1960s H-25 solid body bass. Now, in dating these, I know how old it's not. It's not as old as a 1972. These were made from 1966 through 1971 with the single pickup model. In 1972, they went to the two pickup model. So we know it's less than a 1971. All indicators are with this bridge that I'll talk to you about in just a little bit. Tells me it's earlier than the 70s, so I'm going to say it's a 60-something. But anyway, this bass is in immaculate shape. It's just beautiful. The only thing it's missing is the thumb rest. I don't have one. I wished I still had one, and I don't. But it's got the amber knobs. It's got the Goldfoil pickup. It's got the Hagstrom bridge, the tail piece cover. It's got the Harmony tuners. It's got the Harmony strap buttons, the little black buttons. They're made of plastic. The neck bolts are here. There's a little bit of buckle rash on the back. And the original tortoise cover or pick guard. And it's just, wow, what an awesome bass. We've got it set up with what I would call low to medium action. I know most bass players like to feel their bass a little bit more than us guitar players do, so I would probably even have it set lower, and there's plenty of room to move your bridge up and down. But it plays great. The neck's nice and straight. The frets are in marvelous shape. I don't think this bass really had that much play on it. Even the truss rod cover, usually those have a broken tip on them. This Harmony truss rod cover is in beautiful shape. I did check the truss rod to make sure it worked properly. I did take that off and check it. It worked great. And the only thing I can find wrong with this bass is the pickup. I don't know if they changed the pick guard or what they did. This would have been riveted to the pick guard, and it's on here with two screws. So I don't know why. It was taken off at one time, but it was. But everything else looks original, so hard to say why they took it out, but they did, and it's held in with screws. You would not normally have known that, so I'm going to point it out. That's one thing that isn't correct on this bass. Now, let's talk about this bridge. On the Silhouette guitars, the Harmony 6-string guitars, they have what I call the Hagstrom bridge. Now, the Hagstrom bridge is just like this. It has these adjustable pieces. It runs along a little rail, and this would be the bass version of the Hagstrom bridge. We call them Hagstrom bridges because, first of all, they're made in West Germany, and they were made for Hagstrom guitars. Now, they also must have sold them to a lot of the Harmony people, and Harmony was always looking for a deal so they could keep the prices down on their guitars, so they must have made them a great deal because a lot of their better guitars showed up with these bridges. Now, if you're ever missing one of these guides, good luck trying to find one. You will never find one. I know because I've tried. And so this one, I'm happy to say, is completely original. It's got the right adjustment knobs on it. It's got the little feet. It's got the adjustable guides on it. And everything works the way it should. So I'm happy to say this is complete. This is probably the most valuable piece to this bass. Everything else you can pretty much get. You can't get these. And this one has the right one on it. Now, the finish on this is very nice. I mean, it's just, you know, it's got dings and scratches from being around. Like I was telling you, there's a little bit of buckle rash back here, and you can see some buckle dents, I call them. This is about the only place right in here that picked up some of the bang mark. A little bit right here, and that's about it. It's really in very, very nice shape, and they're just a blast to play. Now, the cool thing about this, it's a single pickup instrument, and you're saying, well, why do we have all these knobs? Well, there must be some caps on them because it actually gives you a little different sound as you move those around. what a cool bass. So anyway, you don't see many of these around. I've had a couple over the years. The first one I got was from a guy who used to play in a polka band with one of these, and it was really cool, and the guy I sold it to loved it. He was just so happy to get it. And he said if I ever found another one to let him know. Well, that was a number of years ago, and I've forgotten who he is. So if you see me out there, I have another one, okay? You can grab it. But anyway, they're really cool. They're fun to play. They sound great. This Goldfoil pickup is made by DeArmond. It's the same pickup like the ones on the 6-string guitars, only made for a bass. Very powerful, very strong, very just meaty sound coming out of those DeArmond pickups. I absolutely love them. Now that's really cool. And I never would have expected to have this, but you know what? I've got the original case for it. And there's no mistaking the Harmony case. It looks just like the 6-string case, only it's made for the bass. It's the gray and white case. All the latches are here. Even the middle latch, which is made of leather, is still attached. I couldn't believe it. The latches work. The hinges work. It has the original handle. This one's a little loose, lost its spring, but the others snap the way they should. Inside, it's got the red plush interior, which is absolutely beautiful. No funny smells. You know, some of these can get a little musty smelling over the years, but this one, nothing at all. Just smells great. The accessory box is missing, I will tell you that. So you don't have an accessory box any longer. There's just one piece holding it here, and that's still with it. So happy that's there to hold your neck area together for you. But it's a very, very nice case. If you're going to gig with this bass, go get yourself a gig bag, please, and stick this one under the bed. These are extremely valuable cases because they're extremely rare. So you don't want to mess this case up by dragging it to the gig, okay? So you get this really cool case, and if you need one of these cases, guess what? You got to get the bass with it. I'm not going to separate these two because they belong together. They've been together since the 60s, and they're not going to be separated by me. So you get this cool case, you get the H-25 solid body bass with the awesome Goldfoil DeArmond pickup that sounds just fantastic. And while you're at it, go to www.lawmanguitars.com if you haven't been there already and check out all of our cool guitars and basses. We've got about 150 to 180 at any given time of cool instruments. We deal with about 95% of our instruments are vintage, which means older than 1980. I do deal in some newer instruments, although you will find most of them are older. However, if it's cool and if it's unique, I probably will buy it for my customers. So you can check out all kinds of stuff. You can go to my Facebook page. Go to Lawman Guitars on Facebook and like it, and you will see all my instruments as they show up every month, every week. I put in new instruments every day almost, and they always show up on Facebook first. So my customers have figured out if they follow me on Facebook, they'll know when the new stuff shows up. So you could do that. I'm on Pinterest. You can check me out on Pinterest. All my videos are on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. Just go to Lawman Guitars and you check out all my YouTubes. So we're going to be pushing our new website, www.lawmanguitars.com. It's going to be a great experience. We're going to be showing old guitars that we've had over the years. There'll be all my demos will be in there, and just really top-notch used guitars and vintage guitars that you're going to love. So hey, I really appreciate you watching my video today. Check out some others. I've got a lot of them out there, and I really appreciate your support. Thanks a lot for watching.